Alright, you guys are immediately starting off in combat.
Okay.
Nicole
Is
having the
anyone here
highest
Belgium?
Nicole having the highest agility, I believe.
Yeah, it's a 5.
You guys are fighting 2 of these things.
Cool.
I remember these things. They have a physical body, I do say.
Oh, okay.
They're not impervious to gunshots or being stabbed.
So what is their main
Nicole-
vulnerability?
Go ahead.
They're wolves, they hunt in packs. They're pack creatures and they're very good at it.
Nicole, you get first turn.
Wait, what are we fighting?
Can you reshow the image for Eli?
I don't remember if these things disappear in shadows or not.
They don't, last I checked. How many are there?
2.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
So,
I do shoot 5 ice shards.
What's your ability? 0. I'll only let you shoot 2 until somebody else gets another turn. 17, 4. One of them, first I'll roll for its agility. 6. 17 versus your 16. It just barely dodges out of the way as it scrapes it just a little bit. As one of them, you feel something pounce on top of you.
Were there more than 2?
No. No, there's no more than 2. While all of this is going on, Eli, what do you want to do?
You need a flip for me and Morgan.
Well, I chose for you, but okay.
I want to say it.
Does
Tails.
power threshold go down?
No.
I want to run up and try to slash one of them.
What'd you say?
I want to run up and slash one of them.
Slash with what?
The black ant snail.
The black ant snail?
Yeah.
Okay. As, your dex.
My dex, I believe it's a 7.
You're gonna be slashing the one closest to you?
Yeah.
Meaning the one that's on top of Anastasia. 5.
No.
That's the one that's closest to you.
If it's on top of Anastasia, then I don't want to risk, hitting Anastasia. I want to go for the farthest one.
Okay. The effect stays the same. As you slash, the sword seems to go through it. Just
Tis not
passes. Huh?
I said, tis not good.
Yeah, the sword passes through it. Anastasia, what would you like to do now that this thing is, like, on top of you?
I guess I'll just try and throw it off. Like, push it off of me.
You okay?
Huh?
Are you okay?
Yeah, just focus.
It's going to try and bite at your arm. Its strength. 20 out of 4, 12. You're going to be taking 12 damage. Unless you get a dex roll higher, which your dex is a 10. 12 versus 20. You manage to grab it before it bites at you as you have it by the throat. 6. 23. You throw it off of you.
Am I allowed to aim while I throw it?
What do you mean?
Like, can I throw it at its other friend, or have I already thrown it?
Its other friend is to the head side of you, so you won't be able to do that.
Okay, I'll just throw it then.
Mm-hmm. As it gets thrown off of you, it looks like it's going to shake it off first. Apollo, what would you like to do?
You know what I want to do, Davin?
Wait, hold on. Wait. Morgan.
Ah.
Morgan,
Yeah?
what do you want to do?
No, I'm still trying to process because all that stuff was going by like real fast. Okay. Choose. So wait, what am I exactly noticing? Crud.
There's one wolf on the ground, currently trying to shake off an entire, like, being thrown. There's another wolf, getting ready to pounce at Eli. Or Apollo, sorry.
Don't want to help Apollo.
How are you gonna do that?
So apparently they can't be stabbed, they can't be shot physically.
They can. You just have
okay.
to roll high enough.
Okay.
My ice shard, I got a 17, it got a 16. My ice shard managed to scratch it.
Okay, then I guess I'll try to go up and slice it
With what?
with the scythe.
Four. You get an 8 versus its reaction, which is a 3. See, that's why you don't do that shit so early.
Okay.
You have room for an opening action. Apollo, we'll go to you first. Echo and this other wolf are right in front of you.
You wanna know what I want to do, Davin?
What, Jasper?
I attempt to raise up 2 walls. You wanna know what I'm gonna do with them? I don't know yet. I'm just gonna do something based on the quality.
I'm just gonna go ahead and
I
tell
thought
you.
your gravity didn't work in reverse.
I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you right now, it's not gonna work. Something. Fucking. Something is holding down the walls, or holding down the floor. Like vines are wrapped inside of it.
Or can I raise up a pike, perhaps?
No.
You little plants. Oh, you little plants. Is there any loose dirt or debris around me?
No, it's all just black grass.
Hey, you
So,
guys, you got anything that can pick, poke, stab, anything?
Jasper, what is your ability? What does it do?
I can do gravity. I can pick up things and smash them. I can use it as a Gatling gun. I can take pikes that come out of the floor as long as they can.
Something's gravity to such an extent where it can no longer move.
I mean, I can go up and I can go down. I can reverse and I can extend or enhance. So, I guess if I enhance it, then do not talk to me. No, it's okay. Don't worry. So yeah, you know what I'm gonna do, Davin?
What, Jasper?
I'm gonna pick one up if I can using my gravity, okay? You wanna know what I'm gonna do then?
You won't be able to lift it off the ground.
Okay. Back to my previous question. Anyone have anything that can poke, prick, or stab?
Yeah.
I have a rusty. No, never mind. I don't.
Any takers?
I don't have nothing extra unless you're able to use water.
I can make you a dagger out of ice, but it might give you frostbite if you hold it for too long.
I got gravity. Don't worry, I ain't gotta touch that thing.
You're just gonna keep throwing it and bringing it back like a boomerang.
Perfect, just make him an ice boomerang.
Ice dagger. You got one of those on handy, on standby?
You know what? Out of character, guys, like
ice dagger and hand
that's actually not a bad idea to have it like flying
making
around
the
and
blade
zipping.
as sharp as my ice can be, and the handle really dull. so it doesn't cut him.
Okay, due to the fact that you can't really manipulate your ice apart from what goes on in your hands, the entirety of the ice shard is going to be sharp from point to point, which means it's only going to be effective for piercing, not slicing.
But I've done that before.
I don't have to hold it.
Okay. Then I guess you'll
Yeah,
make
I've made it
the...
before.
Alright, then I guess you'll make the ice sword.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It's just
let me
accurate. Oh, I give it to him.
let me take that off your hands real quick, as I use gravity to bring it over towards me.
As far as I know, my ice doesn't melt.
Alright, as you now have a, Fuck, I had his name, the blue guy from Guardians of the Galaxy, I don't remember. But, you have that type of dagger floating around.
Jack Frost?
What the hell? What are you talking about?
Oh, my brain. It's...
That is from
Anyways,
that other
Apollo.
dude, I can't remember.
Look
the
at,
name, but
Jasper,
it had
your
the word
move.
Guardians in it.
Off-topic conversations, guys, please.
Okay. So I have the ice dagger, right?
Mm-hmm.
You wanna know what I wanna do, Davin?
Oh my goodness.
What?
So this thing, you would say it's pretty sharp, right? Right? Would you? And would you say that it would be able to zip through something like drywall? Would you say?
Guys, I'm gonna go grab a drink real quick.
Is it
Zip back and forth through one of them, going in and then out, then back in and then back out on different places, just going and going in and out and in and out as much as possible.
So we're gonna be
Galaxy.
we're gonna be rolling for your accuracy. You're gonna be getting a maximum of 2 attacks for this one. What's your accuracy? Dex. Okay, we're gonna be going based off of your dex to see how fast this thing's going. 18 counts for both of your attacks. As it zips through this thing's, like, it seems like you hit its vital areas as it just drops to the floor.
With the other remaining attack, can I send it at the other one?
Sorry, I wasn't that clear. You hit its heart twice.
Mm-hmm.
That was the 2 attacks. Meaning we're gonna go back to Anastasia.
Where are they both standing right now?
One is, like, sitting in front of you. It's free actions right now, guys, so if you want to start devising a plan.
Repeat? Sorry, your mic went really quiet.
It's free actions right now, guys, so if you want to start devising a plan, I'd suggest doing it now.
So why do we know about these things?
They can be physically affected by weapons.
Okay. Well, that's good to know.
Yeah, they don't disappear, but they work extremely well together. You might want to have somebody covering you.
You guys ready to continue?
Yeah.
Alright,
We didn't really say anything.
I heard, which is why you know. Anastasia, what would you like to do? The wolf is gonna get up and start trying to run around.
Do I know where it's going to run to, or no?
No.
Because it's not off the ground yet.
It's not off the ground yet, so no.
I guess I'll throw as many more ice shards as I am allowed to at the one on the ground. Keeping an eye on the second one, seeing what it's doing.
Second one is dead. You're gonna be able to throw two.
Oh, right. Okay.
Your accuracy?
It's a 0. No, it's not a 0. It's a... that number.
One of them misses.
Might as well be 0.
And the other one does hit. It nearly, you can tell it nearly hits the heart. As it does get up and start trying to run away, as weak as it is.
How quickly is it moving?
Not very.
These things do heal relatively quick. Last time some of them tried to run away, they seemed to be healing really fast. Either that or they were just gaining strength.
Is that wolf still in front of me? I just want to know.
It's dead now.
Oh, wolf is running away and the other one is dead. Are we just gonna let the other one go, or?
I would say yeah.
Okay.
It's no longer a threat.
As it does start to run away, combat is... It's almost over.
Almost?
Let's see your votes. Two votes for Leon, 2 votes for Echo.
Oh. That's right.
Somebody call it.
Tails.
Tails.
Not you, Lucas.
Yeah,
I know.
Tails.
I'll take tail.
Eli said tails. Morgan, you're getting heads.
Okay.
Okay. Morgan,
Yeah.
as you notice the water in your body starts heating up as the grass around you starts bursting into flames as the water turns to magma.
Oh.
Eli,
Yeah.
your snakes get these bright yellow bands around them as they turn white.
Oh.
And you can feel your power change. As your abilities have been corrupted.
What?
Yep.
Morgan, our abilities have been corrupted. I have magma and you have, or sorry, you have magma and I have something else completely random.
That's why you were asking what all of our abilities were earlier.
Okay.
Jasper got to go.
Jasper left.
Yeah.
You should corrupt his abilities too because of that. I'm joking.
Corrupt gravity.
Now he has anti-gravity.
Who here has the who here has the highest constitution?
I don't think that's me.
I forget what my constitution is.
You have 7 on resilience. Morgan, you have a 4. Eli, you have a 7.
Tails.
Yep. Okay. Eli,
Yeah.
the next thing you're fighting has a 2d20 roll.
That's not good.
As Eli, you feel something hit you in the face, as you only take 7 damage. Because you didn't see it and it was practically invisible in the grass, you didn't have room for a reaction.
That was nice.
But
I
now
quote
all
the
of you
ground.
guys can see it.
Oh, never mind. Is it like disappearing into the grass or?
No.
Mm-hmm. What's it look like?
I'll show you in a second.
I know.
Just give me a damn second. Looks like that.
That's not good. We just lost one of our people and our abilities are corrupted. That's awesome.
You guys got this. We got this.
Wait, what'd you say?
Morgan, look at the screen. Look at who
I
we're
know,
fighting now.
Yep, I know who we were fighting now. I just didn't hear what Eli said.
Our
You said,
abilities
"Oh,
are
we just lost somebody and our abilities are corrupted." Well, y'all's are. We got this.
Wait, Davin, if our abilities were corrupted, wouldn't we be able to, like, see on our sheets?
What?
He changed them in the sheets. At least he changed Meadows.
Yeah, I can't find where your power is.
It's in under perks.
No. You had corruption, right?
I had those snakes.
Purification. So Eli echoes the one that faced the most change. Most of your abilities are, instead of doing corrupted damage, are just going to do radiant damage now.
I didn't know my abilities did corrupted damage.
Morgan, if you hit something, it'll catch fire, and then we can have steak.
It's like when you kill a cow in Minecraft with
Wait, where did Jasper?
You guys see this lady
That's
land
my
behind you.
Ah!
Not again.
Although it doesn't seem like she's here to help corrupted Haishi.
Oh. Hello, ma'am?
She doesn't seem to respond. She acknowledged you, but she doesn't respond.
I'm just gonna give a small. Okay.
I turned my attention to Haishi. What's he doing?
He's just standing
Wait,
there.
how's she the dude?
Bro.
I see cleavage.
You don't know what pecs look like? That's actually pretty funny.
Wait a minute.
Okay, I guess it's your turn, Nicole.
Is it?
Yeah, you get first turn. You have the highest agility.
Oh, okay. Is he obvious? Wait, never mind. That's a stupid question.
Obviously aggressive. What's up, Nicole?
Even if he wasn't, we'd still have to take him down. Did my mom teach me any spells?
Yeah, if you look in your sheet, here's some spells.
Wait, Davin, I do have a question.
What's up?
So, since my corruption powers turned into radiant, would that mean they're going to affect corrupted Haishi worse now?
Purification, and I can't tell you that.
Okay.
I don't know why you guys expect me to answer these questions.
Only one way to find out, Eli.
True.
Not you guys. I was laughing at something else. Nicole, they're waiting for you.
I know.
This approach. Do you want to discuss that loud?
What's up, Joe?
I was asking if they want to discuss anything. I'll let me try and talk about it.
What are you guys texting plans?
No.
Okay.
I try feeding into that power Chaos gave me. The 2% of his power that he let me have, and just see what I can create in my hand.
Same with the tail for the power.
Okay. Tails, as you see this black and blue energy come out.
I try and expel it in Haishi's direction so that I don't hit anybody.
As it comes out in the form of a ball. Like, it shows up in your hand in the form of a ball.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw it at him. Or before I throw it, does that seem like a good idea to throw it at him, given my intuition and intelligence?
Being
I know they're up there.
9 and 14. Even though this is 2% of Chaos's power, it still seems like Haishi is far more than a match for it.
But will it do something?
I can't tell you that until you do it.
Okay, I'm gonna throw it at him.
Alright. As you see him, Haishi, hold on. Oh my gosh!
What was even my accuracy roll for that?
That, you didn't get an accuracy roll.
Okay.
Your 21 versus his 33, as, you see him point his palm out with his thumb kind of in the middle of his hand. As a gigantic black ball comes forward. All three of you guys would have to work together in order to stop this black ball.
Nope. Do we stop the ball or move?
How are we supposed to stop that? Oh.
I can't think of
Eli.
it.
Maybe Joe and I could try all three of us could try containing the wall? No.
They can contain it in magma.
Oh, that's right. I can't do
Magma is permeable. Stuff can go through it.
You know, magma is molten rocks, right?
Terrible.
Like it's...
Morgan could entrap it in magma, and I could use my ice to cool it into igneous, and then Eli, I forgot what your abilities are.
Purification.
Yeah.
And then Eli could hit him with the purification while we're distracting him with igneous rock.
Oh, I did forget to say, everywhere Eli steps, his footprints are like, what's it called? Fuck. He has essentially grass footprints now.
Huh.
Like he's leaving behind a normal trail.
Yeah, so that means you will have an effect. Most likely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Something is,
So do we want to do that, or?
I like that plan, to be honest.
Doing
Sometimes
that.
diversions can help. because he can't focus on too many things at once, right? Would be worth a chance to try.
That we're gonna worry about the ball. Eli's gonna worry about Heishi.
Yes.
Yeah, diversion squad. Eli, you got this. We believe in you.
Yeah, and if you need our help, just let us know.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can set the grass on fire and it won't affect nobody. Including the enemy.
Okay. I think we should probably start continuing to put this forward.
I'm
Okay.
sorry.
What are you being sorry about?
Oh,
No.
Davin, I want to use learning curve on high school.
Using learning curve, his main ability isn't corruption, it's decay. If he manages to get his hand on you, you will disintegrate.
Okay.
Think of it like
guys.
that one guy in My Hero Academia. I can't remember what his name is though.
Okay.
Shigaraki?
Yeah, sure.
You fucking nerds. I just wanted to weed you two out just to make sure. Yeah, I thought so. Dweebs.
At least I didn't say Tomura, that would have been worse.
Alright, feel free to be, stop it anytime.
I also could have said Tenko
Nicole.
or Shimura.
Stop.
I stopped watching My Hero like 4 seasons. I want to share the knowledge I have just entertained with the rest of the crew. So now you all know what I know.
Your word.
I would much prefer you say it in character, bro.
Okay, so this thing uses it uses more decay than it does corruption. And if it touches you, you're going to start decaying, like a fruit.
What if you don't have to touch him?
I would do this. But what if he touches you as a thing?
Yeah. We should be more worried about him touching us.
Yeah, that's true.
So close quarter combat, not a good idea.
I want to shoot 3 bullets at him.
As they come out like small beams of light. Eli, what's your accuracy?
My accuracy looking now.
1. As you get an 8, you miss the first one, you miss the second one, and you miss the third one. All 3 of them miss.
While he's doing that, I do wait for Echo to try and contain the ball so I can freeze her lava into magma.
That's right. Yeah, I'm gonna use the magma and I'm gonna surround the whole entire balls. Fast and as much as I can.
Okay. I don't need a roll for your ability, but I do need a roll for his. As the ball does start expanding more.
I do, go as quickly as I can with my ice to turn it into rock.
It seems like the ball is absorbing the rock. You guys can now put together that he's trying to drain your ability.
I know what this is. I've seen this before. Okay, so the more stuff you do to it, the bigger it gets. So,
Okay.
It's best to go after the handler more than the ball.
Okay,
Okay.
so we're gonna have to join in with Eli.
As you guys see the ball condense down to a small little dot.
Okay, I've never seen that.
Huh?
We might want to dodge that.
It turned into a what now?
A dot.
Dot.
Dot. Okay. So we
Like,
can dodge
where it was the size of like, shoot. Okay. Where it was the size of like, Morgan, you've seen my room before, right?
Yeah.
You know the size of it? It was about that big. Now it's the size of a marble.
One more. Is it about to explode?
Intuition check, Devin.
Who has the highest intuition?
Oh,
I have a 9.
It's not going to explode. It's gonna do, no, Eli. Eli, it's not going to explode. It's going to try and catch you guys off guard by putting as many things out there as possible.
Okay. Guys, be on guard.
Okay.
Okay. For what?
It's gonna try to catch us off guard and throw stuff
Okay.
at us.
As you see Corrupted Lily starting to make the same ball, but it has like these little flower petals in it.
That's beautifully murderous looking.
It's a 6 as it just fades away.
Oh.
Aw. No, you can
All
try
right.
again.
Eli, you're closest to Haishi. What do you want to do?
I'm closest to Heishi. Okay, I don't want to. I guess I'm going to shoot at it again.
How many times?
4.
What's your actions?
2.
You'll get 3 attacks.
3 attacks.
Your 11 barely hits him as it grazes his stomach. He doesn't seem extremely affected, but you see the black, like this around it, kind of spread open just away from it. It allows him to get cut, but you can see it starting to seal back.
Okay, I want to try to aim for the head.
Not yet. We're gonna move on to
Why not?
Echo.
Uh,
Morgan, what do you want to do?
But Davin, I have to
Huh?
can I have...
Your
I
3
have-
shot,
I have
each of your shots would count as an action.
Okay.
Can I time to discuss with players, please?
Sure. I'll give you just a couple of minutes.
Okay. So, what do you guys think
So I'm trying to make combat more secular and stuff like that. I decided to deafen. I'm trying to bring combat to where it's like, okay, first it's Eli, then it's Morgan, then it's Lucas, then it's Jasper, then it's Bob, then it's Jimmy, stuff like that. So I'm trying to make it more controlled in a way. I wouldn't say controlled, I would say contained. But yeah.
lungs?
Let's continue.
Alright.
15 reaction for Haishi. And Morgan, you want to summon lava?
Some magma, yeah, lava below him. Blech. English.
Your ability is 5.
I'm gonna trap him.
You would have to get higher than a 22 in order to catch him off guard.
Okay. Hoping and praying. We could do
5.
this. No.
As you see him leap up into the air, as he jumps away,
So
the pool
magma
of
does affect him. Sorry, continue.
Nicole,
Yeah.
what's your reaction?
Huh?
Meaning your dex. 10?
Oh.
Okay, we're gonna have to roll
Yeah.
a 10 for your reaction.
Wait, what'd he do?
14. As you notice, 5 inches away from you, that little black marble is heading towards you.
Oh, no.
I shield. I was able to make it really fast before, so I hope I'm able to do it really fast again.
You want a shield?
Yeah. Maybe? I want a shield, but I also want to move, because I don't trust my shield.
Okay. How do you want to move? We're gonna decide from your actions whether or not I roll this dice.
Where is the marble headed?
Just towards you, in your direction,
Yeah, like, which part of me is it going to hit?
to your chest,
Mm-hmm.
like dead center of your body.
So, moving left and down.
Ooh,
I
fire!
want to make a shield. Huh?
Moving left and down.
Yeah.
The marble doesn't seem to change pace at all. As you move left and down, making a shield, as the marble
Yeah.
passes through your shield, clearing this dust as it just sparks up. It doesn't explode, it just disintegrates away.
I do want to keep an eye on Heishi. What is he doing?
Right now, you won't be able to divert your attention from this ball since you are super close to it. 11, you do manage to make away. You, I will tell you, all of you now, this ball, if you get lower than an 8, it's going to hit you. If you get lower than an 8 on any agility roll, which is a really low bar to set. So, Anastasia, the ball doesn't seem like it went away. It actually looked like it absorbed your wall.
Oh. Oh, right.
Yeah.
Since you are in a life or death situation right now, I will give you as many actions to get as far away as possible.
Yeah, I do move closer to the Mr. Man's over there, Leon.
Okay. Alright.
What's Heishi doing?
He just jumped in the air. He seems like he's like 20 feet away from you guys.
I would say that that ball is getting bigger. We just can't tell.
What would you guys like to do? All of you, what would you like to do? It seems like Haishi's just waiting for you guys to do something.
I want to shoot my next bullet at Heishi.
Alright. Since he did get further away, the stakes to hit him got higher. 11, you miss.
Can I shoot again? I got 2 actions.
Yep. You miss again.
Ugh.
I'll give you a third.
Exactly.
11.
Come on,
You got
Why?
3 in a row?
Nice.
Alright, you know what? For that, I'll give you like 50 XP. Just forgetting like 3 rolls in a row.
You didn't go for
Man, it's a
4.
real shame you guys don't have Chris here to help. Alright. What would you all like to do?
Just to see if it'll do it again.
Just to see if it'll go back to 11? It got an 8.
Aw.
You're
Sorry,
not
it
the 11
looks like you got hit by a marble.
You are not the 11 master.
Eli the 11 master.
It'd be funny if every time Eli rolled from now on for the rest of the session, it was just 11.
It'd be hilarious if he went out on a date like 11 times and he could never break that barrier in a relationship. 11 dates, boom, done. Sorry, it just came to my head. Continue.
You know what I've noticed?
Huh.
Majority of my rolls in any game has always been 11. Have y'all ever noticed that till now?
No, I haven't. But let's continue with the session.
Okay.
Show me how I'm divine.
Okay. Is it my turn?
It's anybody's turn right now. Heishi doesn't seem to be attacking yet.
Can I shoot again? After she does something? Morgan, do something.
Okay, I thought since you were trying to do. I want to try
No.
and drop him in a lava dome. like
You
like
want
a
a
little
what?
lava ball. Like a little lava ball. Yeah.
You're not gonna be able to do that.
Oh.
It's just
well.
gonna drip down.
Oh, that's true.
Make a lava bubble right over his head.
Yeah.
then it'll drip down effectively.
Wait, well, Davin, I'd roll for stealth to see if you noticed it.
What, Eli?
I would roll for stealth to see if you noticed it.
Yeah, I wasn't rolling for you. I was rolling for Morgan's attack.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I would also roll for stealth.
Why would I do that?
It's extremely hot. I feel like he's gonna notice.
And also, lava has the tendency to be, bright.
And sometimes it makes noise when the bubbles pop.
And also, it's extremely hot, like Lucas said. 14, he dodges it, this time leaping forward. As Leon, it seems like he's going to attack you.
If you want to attack me?
Yep.
Oh, that's not good. I want to, shoot at him.
$17, 24. He dodges and swerves as he's going to go for an uppercut.
Can I interrupt that action?
Unless you shoot him in the arm. Not really.
I was gonna put an ice spike through his chest.
Alright, you can
I
try
feel
that.
like that would interrupt the action.
Yeah, not much is gonna stop this. You can still hurt him.
Run away! Can I try that though? Putting an ice spike through his chest?
Yes. Oh, I was looking
I'm
at the
sorry
wrong
guys,
sheet.
I don't really have anything not ability related.
29 versus a 20. Yeah, you won't be able to get higher than that roll. Unless you get a nat perfect. Unless you get a nat perfect, you won't be able to get higher than that roll.
Mm-hmm.
9, you miss.
Can I do something?
You're about to
I
get
do try and
socked
take
in the
the-
chest. No, Eli.
Okay.
Your resilience
I do
is a
try
7, you
and
take
the
22
spike
points of
away
damage.
so that the marble can't get it.
Can I attack him with lava?
If y'all could
Here's what
just
I'm
wait a
burning.
second.
Okay.
5, your resilience is a 7, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you took 22 points of damage.
Lord have mercy.
Alright, Anastasia, it looks like he's gonna try to attack you next.
Mm-hmm.
Morgan, now that you notice it, it seems like almost everything has been avoiding attacking you.
Oh.
I am gonna go over closer to Echo so that she can have my back easier.
Yay.
I'm assuming Leon is gasping for air given the fact that he took 20 points of damage, 22 points of damage for a punch to the chest.
No, he's not gasping for air. He's busy trying to fix his broken jaw.
I thought you said like I
Oh.
hit this.
No,
Alright,
he
uppercut him
uppercut you in the jaw.
I swear you said he hit me in the chest. Did anyone else hear
no, I
that?
heard-
Yeah.
yeah.
My mistake.
Careful.
I know what you meant. Well, most I know what you
meant.
meant. After you said it.
Be careful, I'm pretty hot. There. That people don't want to go near me.
Very nice, Morgan.
No, literally, I'm magma. It's gonna be hot. I don't want them to cook themselves alive.
So,
What would you guys like to do?
Morgan, do you have anything that what do you have a I don't have a plan. I just kind of ran to you for help.
Lucas, he's gonna attack you next.
Can I splash
know.
magma in front of them? Like between them?
Sure!
Careful with that marble. Remember the marble? It'll suck up your body.
The marble that's behind you?
What?
Yeah, it's been trailing you.
Me?
Mm-hmm. He'll have to get higher than a 7 for his reaction, 22, as he just leaps over it, running faster. Lucas, your mind is a 14, right? Lucas?
I believe so.
He's gonna
yes.
punch you into the
8 plus
marble.
6. Oh.
Can we, like, real quickly, take a second to plan?
First, your reaction, a 21. Nicole, whatever your action is, it better get you a dice. Like, it better get you some bonuses.
My immediate reaction was to actually just dive out of the way of his punch so he would hit the ground.
He's currently moving faster than you are. Then you would be able to move.
Huh? Then
Then
I would
y-
be able to, okay.
Yeah.
Can I do an interrupting action?
Not from where you're standing, on the floor.
But I can still
Is
use
my
gun
ice
on the
able to
floor.
move that fast?
What'd you say, Eli?
Couldn't I still use my gun on the floor?
Yeah, you can, but you're all sorts of dizzy and dazed.
Okay. Yeah.
You just took half your health pool, man.
Is my
No,
ice able to
I'm
move
about to
that
die.
fast?
What'd you say, Nicole?
Is my ice able to move as fast? Or fast enough?
If you can shoot it fast enough. But like I said, whatever your action is, it better give you some bonuses, otherwise you're gonna get hit.
Because I was going to infuse what Chaos gave me with my ice shards and shoot them at him while and then try to move.
Alright, let's roll a 50 dice. Mayhem 38. As the ice shard kind of explodes into this shrapnel, as he gets hit by it, as you can hear the behind you,
The what?
it sounds like a gurgling. Not a gurgle, but like a something like that. A rumble.
I do attempt to move
Attempt?
if I can. With an agility of 5. Get out the way.
As I said before, if you get lower than an 8, you fail. 13! As you move out of the way, it seems to switch targets and begins following Eli.
Oh, okay.
As Haishi's on the ground right now, he's going to be getting up in a second. Eli, you're now able to get up. You've regained consciousness.
He's on the ground.
Yeah, but he's going
There's
to
a
get up
marble
faster.
after you. Don't forget about that.
He's going to get up faster than you.
Okay. How far away is he from me?
Right now he's like 25 feet, somewhere around there.
25 feet.
Dex 15. What did I say his strength was?
I noticed you
12.
rolling a lot of 2d20s.
12. His...
Okay, real quickly, I got a plan. I'm gonna try to deceive him into thinking that there is somebody behind him, and after that,
You're gonna have to roleplay for that, Eli.
I know, but I got an 11 on my deceit checks.
Okay. Let's see. Go ahead, Eli, and you'll get advantage or disadvantage for how believable it is.
You know, you think you're big and tough and stuff, but you're not gonna beat us with that thing behind you.
20. I still have to do a mind check on him, which his mind is a 10. 26, as he doesn't believe you. He almost believes you, but he doesn't. This actually slightly pisses him off as he pushes his hand, and you see the marble starting to go at like 2 feet per second now.
Oh, yeah.
So he was going easy on us?
How long does it take to change forms?
Like 3 seconds. Oh yeah, like 10 seconds. Sorry.
And how quickly is this thing gonna get to me?
If you change forms right now, and you pass a check of a normal 20 and you get higher than a 15, you'd be able to change forms without it touching you. But if it touches you, then you're going to be in danger.
Okay. You know, can I run faster than this thing? This orb?
Yeah, it's running at 2 feet per second. Humans can run so much faster than that.
Alright. Sword in hand, I'm gonna start running towards oh. I need advice from the other players.
Yeah?
If I'm actually able to do this, and I absorb the Black Hand's nail, would that be a good idea? Do you think it would still be able to kill the Black Hand?
You would become the weapon. I don't
know if it's a great idea. Sounds a little sketchy to me.
Yeah, that's a little...
Can someone roll a mind check?
This is like...
Isn't your
for a foreign thing, I will roll Lucas's mind. 8 plus 6 is 14, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
12. No, you aren't able to tell whether or not what this will do.
I mean, think about like you're kind of
really bad at rolling dice.
You're kind of gambling with a weapon that's meant to kill a very difficult
powerful being.
Yeah, very powerful, difficult to die being. If you were to absorb this thing, you could either be sacrificing yourself by the end of this, or it would become completely. The hand will become immune to the weapon more.
That is true. I'm gonna just start sprinting at Haishi with the Black Hand's nail.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And once I get near him, I'm going to engage into sword combat.
Okay. As he doesn't react at all. He's just staring at you.
Oh no.
You'd like to engage in sword combat?
Yes.
What would you like to do?
I want to do a side slash.
I'm not even gonna roll. Go ahead.
Up, going down, but with a curve.
Okay. I'm not even gonna roll. As the sword seems to go through him, as you see his palm at your face at the end of the slash, and the only thing you hear him say is Hakai. And that's gonna be the end of the session.